Draven just needs to be on top, as you were mentioning, because otherwise it's gonna be absolutely ignored. Even fast, you need to have that Draven really fast.
Especially when you've got something like the Skarner on the other side of the map. This is a champion that can get very far ahead.
Xiaohao maybe finding an opportunity there in the middle, and Doinb really chunk down an Angel going forward. Xiaohao looking for the stun, and even Doinb is flashing away. It's not gonna prevent him to die on Victor's hands on bot lane.
Potentially could try to get a bit aggressive as Nayu now hunting Xiaohao through his jungle. He's not allowed to get these crops.
This stun was kind of unbelievable, but it was there. CDC and Xiaohao against Nayu, Niket and Lee fighting over those golems, and this is really smart from NAP. Pyjamas joining the fight, but there goes the smite, and now it's a 3 against 3. Xiaohao maybe in a bad spot, the W from Lee, but he's with no mana, and there he goes to the W. Now you may be about to die, and this is it. Niket also in a really bad spot. Pyjamas and CDC going forward, and there it goes. The Crocodile claims the kill. Lee needs to get away as Doinb is joining the fight. There it goes, dash forward, the stun on top of Lee, the W not promising, and CDC dashing and leave. You cannot leave, definitely. Doinb right now against the wall. Pyjamas got the kill from NIP's AD carry, and Doinb getting shelter under the tower in the bottom lane. This was a mess of a fight. NIP looked for it, and it ended up bad for them. 1k on EDG's favor, and honestly I thought the game was kinda over for EDG after we got to see Xiaohao spending and wasting so much time there in the ball lane looking for a gun that never came through. But it was the opportunity there in the mid lane.
Yeah, it's exactly what we wanted to see. And hey, in this situation, we'll see if they're going to be able to get extra use out of it right now. Can EDG grab a second one? No!
Beware the fire, there he goes now with the sound W from Jhin, and there goes Pop Blossom, amazing ultimate from Niket, and Doinb dashing and slicing again. Up there it goes, this last Void Grab maybe for NAP, but Angel and Nan look like they want a little bit more affection. They are leaving, NAP is leaving the Void Grab speed, but that fight, it was a kill. Just one kill for NAP. I think it's not enough for them.
Doinb is on top of Arn, and it just doesn't matter.
And we have another brawl there in the top side on being pinned down. Oh my god, this is the worst thing ever for Draven. Now you grabs the kill. You shouldn't leave that one for your AD carry, by the way. But a kill is a kill. That's the third one for NAP, and that's what we were talking about. You needed to cash in for your Draven, but that's not what happened.
No, not even slightly. I mean, at that point, you're just getting bullied around right there, and EDG, as much as they were able to get themselves out to a significant advantage at the beginning of this game, to be able to fight this one, I don't imagine that NIP are just going to allow this to go straight over, though.
No, definitely. I mean, Nayo about to finish the blue buff. Pyjamas may be in some kind of trouble. And there it goes, W from Jhin, not the best in the world. And Champions fights down the neutral objective. There it goes, EDG wants to get away, but it's not going to be that easy. As the curtain call has been summoned, Xiaohao dealing some damage. Nayo about to die, but W build. And again, another magnificent Pop Blossom. And everybody's popping. There it goes, Leaf going forward. The fight goes forward for NAP. And Angel is going to be taken down as well. 517 in the kill count, and this is it. This is the fight NAP we're looking for.
But it's still going to be 20 or so minutes away before this Victor's really going to be able to deal that damage, and that's the point at which a lot of the rest of this composition is beginning to fall offline. And you saw right in that lower third, again, Arn has lost a ton of stacks. It's a massive amount of gold that he's just missing out on in this game.
There's a Grand Star roll there. Still to be played aggressively, at least. Xiaohao jumping forward though, the stun on top of doing this head, and the gas Renata fell short. It wasn't the best in the world, and right now NAP wants to go forward. Now even with the flash, with the aggressive flash, the W from Lee, very successful on top of Xiaohao, and CDC is a monster. He's dashing, slashing, cutting heads through. Niket really chunked down, and solo kill on the other side of the fight. Doinb trying to dive to navigate the fight.
Doinb's dead.
Away, and right now Cashin. Do you hear the sound of the money coming through? That's for Draven. There it goes, the curtain call though, dealing some damage, solo kill threatening the backside, and Nayo still fighting, still brawling. CDC not being able to run away anymore. That's a triple kill for solo kill, 6 and 10 in the kill counting, and yet even if it didn't look good for NAP at some point, look at that Aatrox.
Just getting chunked out right now. Whilst all of this is happening, right, you've now got yourself the Rift Herald moving on into the mid lane. We see one initial charge out of the Rift Herald. We'll see if we're going to get a second or if it's just going to be a little bit of a quick trip over towards this Drake. Seems like that's going to be, hang on, driver's license, driver's license. He's got his driver's license!
We're crowning a new Drift King here in the Summoners,
Yeah.
in the Summoners Rift. There
That was
it
nice.
goes. It was really nice driving, really good driving skills, honestly. Those driving skills are granting another tower for NAP.
Hello.
There he goes. Dwayne wants to brawl. Dwayne wants to brawl. Dwayne wants to fight a little bit. Dwayne went into the mecha. Dwayne, it wasn't the time for you to go into the mecha. You get too carried away. But the W from Luke, again, so good. See, this is going to be erased from the face. The surface of the Summoners Rift. And there he goes. Spot Blossom promising Perukia responds with the ultimate. And there it goes. Another ultimate coming through. Perukia being covered by Xiaohao. And the monster comes through, slicing everybody down. Now he's going to be taking down Xiaohao. Gets the kill. And no, NAP, can you get away from turrets? I'm just asking you to do that.
Oh, well, they're at least getting a little bit of gold back for this one. Still, you get the mid lane tier 1, you get the bot lane tier 1 for NIP. A bunch of kills onto a couple of these key carries as well. He's had to grab himself a Bramble Vest to be able to steal with ZDZ, and the healing coming through from him. Now, we're going to get this Atakan started up. EDG, they're taking this one down, but it's kind of slow, and we've seen plenty of throws around this objective before. NIP teleporting members in, they're going to go for this fight.
A wise man once said in Spain that Atakan loses you more games than it wins to you. Pop Blossom, another time, Niketo, my man, what are you playing out of your mind? This is a massacre, this is how this sounds for EDG. Solo kill being taken away, but Draven been navigating the fight however he wants. Another kill on top of Draven, and Angel right now. He still has his flash, but it's not gonna be enough as Nail just chases him down the W from lead this time. Not good enough as Angel is going to be able to get away.
Very, very tricky to play out for EDG. They're going to need a couple of quick picks. Teleports coming in. Here they go.
Dwimby on one side, on his own, Angel TP coming through, but look at the damage. Dwimby is a monster as well. CDC with the ultimate into the infield. Now you've been on point so far on this corner. Dwimby dashing forward once again as Leaf took down Xiaohao. CDC is not gonna live more longer. Angel on his own right now. Solo kill, trying to grab the kill, and Angel trying to get the explosive cone. The bullet, and Angel is gonna be taken down. The W is not gonna be, definitely not enough. And now you wants the kill for himself. 10 and 20 in the kill counting. I mean, I'm not gonna count. I leave that to production. How many kills we had so far in this series?
You have to think. I mean, yeah, you don't even have your jungler anywhere nearby, barring some miracle steal from a handshake from Perukia. This is going to be sole point for NIP. They are up
Inferno
by just for the table if they weren't behind in terms of just overall games played to NIP. But now, all of a sudden, they are on the ropes, and they're going to be forced to step into this Baron completely blind.
What? That was the Grand Starfall, but it was, I mean, it was to the back lane, like a real back lane, and CDC 1v4, not the best fight for the Renekton, still putting down some damage as Xiaohao joins the fight too late, too far. Another desperate attempt. I think they thought NAP was rushing Baron Nashor, but nothing like that. I mean, Xiaohao's ultimate wasn't his own.
Yeah, that was exactly what you didn't want to see. Yeah, that's a truly insane amount of kills to have over the course of a full series, and I don't know that this one is going to slow down at any point in the rest of this game.
Last game of the series, I remember we were discussing how the first game of all, it could have gone to NAP if it wasn't for that last fight. We're going to be talking of this series being a 2-0, and NAP right now, they are proving that it was more than real possibility.
Absolutely, they are getting them onto the ropes right now. Another big aggressive engage.
Grand Starfall, but you went on top of Niket's ultimate, and Xiaohao is not a threat anymore. Look at this solo kill doing me. Now you're diving into the fight. Dive. This is what this composition is screaming. You want to fight, you want to dive, and you want to heal. Where was the heal? What is Satrix, for God's sake? Angel is the last one standing for EDG, and this is gonna be it. This is EDG. First defeat so far in this split, and it's on NAP's hands in the third game nonetheless. Until then, they only lost one single game, but this right now is a full series, NAP threatening the lower standings of the Ascent group.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.